Hi guys, so I'm getting ready to film 2019 vision board, even though it's 2020, but we're gonna go over some stuff that I put on my board. But first, you go need some coffee. One last look before we take it down, because it's gonna be bling. Did Raven get her bone? How sweet. Are you gonna say hi to the Halloween happy friends? Oh, pretty girl. All the lights are burnt out on the tree except for the top and the very bottom. So we're gonna need to get some more lights. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Halloween Happy, where Halloween is more than just once a year. This is actually my first video that I'm filming in the new year of 2020. I think by the time that you've seen this, you would have already seen recently my candle haul, which was filmed in December. So hello guys, we're not living in the past anymore, not living in 2019 at a different angle, because we are finally gonna talk about the 2019, my 2019 vision board. Really wanted to do like a montage of me talking about my goals. Maybe I will, maybe I won't do that, because I kind of just want to get this video up so I can move on from 2019, move on and focus on 2020, because it's new year, new me goal. I wasn't even gonna do like a video of what I accomplished and what I didn't accomplish per this board, but then I was like, no, let me do that, because it'd be nice to look back on, and then you guys will kind of know why there's some of the same goals from 2019, maybe that I didn't achieve, that are going to be on the board for 2020. Last year when I did this video, a lot of you guys seemed to really like it. I feel like there's a lot of stuff on here that maybe I didn't get a chance to do, a lot of stuff that I wanted to do that wasn't on this board, so I think I'm just gonna kind of do like a chit chat video or something, and maybe I'll mention stuff that I was able to do that I didn't put on the board. Does this make any sense? I'm like such a believer of vision boards. If you think it, you can achieve it. I'm a believer in law of attraction. I had some comments throughout the year just recently that just made my heart really happy. Some of you guys have seen that I like have put intentions out there in the universe, and some of them have come back to me, and some of you guys comment talking about how you've been watching my channel since I first started. You like seeing my journey that I'm on and that I've been going on, and just we've been through a lot. I don't know, I feel like I've always been, I don't want to say I've always struggled, but I've struggled. Obviously I have such great blessings in my life, and I'm grateful for everything that I have in my life, but it's just not always as it appears, if that makes sense. But let's just go ahead and get started, because we've been filming for 7 minutes and I haven't even got to the goals. This board I got from Hobby Lobby when I first started my channel to organize like my life. First off, there's a lot of pet pictures up here, so I'm gonna go ahead and take all that stuff down. Maybe we'll put this like in like a fast forward. Photo of Denali from 2005. First off, so I put this collage up of my mom, and I actually talked about this collage in my what I got for Christmas video. Constant reminder, you gotta work hard for the things that you want, because my mom was such a hard worker, dedicated her life to working, because that's what she had to do with the position that she was in, being a single parent of 2 kids, hello, working 5 jobs, and I'm like, if she can do it, I can do it. If my mama can do it, I can do it. Don't cry now. I tried to make everything like Halloween themed. Are we in focus? Because if we're not, I'm gonna be upset. It says, you got this. I need to be reminded, guys. I have to like be my own support system, honestly. One of my favorite quotes by David Bowie is, don't know where I'm going from here, but I promise it won't be boring. Like a meme on like an inspirational Facebook page talking about no matter what, just keep going. Have 83 cents in your account, just keep going. Something that happened, just keep going. Like it's the whole point of it is just to keep going, because even even though you don't know where you're going, you're gonna end up eventually at a good place. I know it's hard to see that now, especially for me. Like I mentioned in my last Mel video, I talked about how I feel like I've just been kind of floating through life. Not that I'm like coasting through life. I literally feel like I'm like not grounded. I don't feel like I have a safety net. Like I just don't feel, I don't know, I don't want to say I don't feel safe because I can handle anything in life, but I mean, I don't know what tomorrow brings. Like nothing is set in stone, nothing is permanent. Like it's just like literally I'm taking each day as they come. Like I don't know what's ahead, and I hate that feeling. It really used to drive me crazy, and I was like, I couldn't live life like that. But as I look back, I realize I've been living life like that for a little bit now. Maybe you're sitting in your house, you know you're gonna live there forever. Maybe you have like a certain group of friends that you know are always gonna be in your life, that you're always gonna hang out with. Maybe you're with a partner, you guys have like the same goals and the same things that you want in life. Like you know that that's gonna be your partner. It's just stuff like that that I don't feel like I'm just floating, which is fine because I feel like it's for a reason. So for 2019, guys, I really wanted to, so many ideas of videos that I wanted to do for my channel, especially since I moved to Salem. I wanted to get Final Cut Pro, pretty pricey program for your computer. I just have the free version. Always wanted to get Final Cut Pro to be better with editing on my videos. I did not achieve, but I'm definitely going to put this on my board for this year because I have not given up on this. I am going to get Final Cut Pro. I'm gonna do it. I have a laptop and actually wanted to get mine fixed. I went through the steps of seeing how much it was to send it in for them to replace because it's the screen. It's literally the dumbest thing. Like I miss having my laptop so bad because sometimes you just want to go somewhere else. Get out the house and work. If I want to work on something Halloween happy related, I have to like do it at my desk, which is fine because I'm grateful that I have a space to do that and that I have my computer. But sometimes it's just nice to get out. I'm not giving up because I'm not giving up. I'm gonna fix my laptop. You know how you don't feel the same as you look on the outside and you don't feel the same on the inside of how you look on the outside. Had some photos on there of some fashion that I like because I really wanted to step out of my comfort zone, wear the clothes that I see myself in my head. Something like this will be on my board for this year as well. Also had this photo on there. It reads, doing your first vintage market or craft fair. That is because I had the goal of wanting to do a craft fair of some sort. I wanted to make some Halloween crafts, like some planners. I wanted to have some Halloween happy items that maybe someone else has made, but like I've designed them. Daughters of Darkness last year here in Salem, which is ran by Amber at Die With Your Boots On, Witch City Wicks, and I want to say Fun Dead Publications. There might be another person. I'm sorry if I forgot, but I was really inspired when I went because it was just all like spooky women just doing their thing. And I was like, that's something I've always wanted to do. I applied for Salem Horror Fest, which is a horror fest here in Salem, and I applied to be a vendor. I remember filling out the application like I was scared because I've never done one before. I didn't have a website like they asked. The only product I have ever really had was my Halloween happy pins. I didn't think I was gonna make it. I had planned on making handmade Halloween cards, handmade Halloween planners, design like pins and shirts and yada yada yada. And I did get accepted for it and I was really excited. I remember like when I got the email, I shrieked and I was like yelling. I was like, oh my god, that's so exciting. Things with Denali started coming up and all of her vet visits were just really expensive. Denali obviously was way more important to me than doing Salem Horror Fest, so I didn't end up going forward with it. It happened for whatever reason. I'm gonna put this back on my board too. Become so financially secure that you forget that it's payday. This week is payday. So no, we didn't get there, but I'm still working towards that. I want to be like able to pay my bills and not live paycheck to paycheck. We have boss witch. Who doesn't want to be a boss witch? There's 5 types of people you want to surround yourself with, and I just wrote this on a piece of paper to kind of remind myself, because at the beginning of the year I was doing a lot of stuff, like going out of my box, like going to different things here around Salem by myself, whether it was like a social media class or a crafting night, or going to get coffee by myself, going to the movies by myself. The inspired, the passionate, the motivated, the grateful, and the open-minded talk about this, even though this is a little embarrassing. It says how to pay off your student loans so you can live debt-free. So I have student loans from cosmetology school, and I'm pretty sure everyone that I graduated with is probably done paying, although they're probably not because I haven't seen an announcement on Facebook. I'm still paying for my school loan. That's a normal time, I would think. Bad because I wasn't really paying because it got switched to someone else because I wasn't paying. So for a big chunk of time, I didn't know who my student loans belonged to. I tried to email the old company saying like, I didn't pay you, so you had to pass it off. Can you tell me where that's at? I had to wait until I got something in the mail. I had to go through them with doing like payment plans. I had to stick to a strict payment schedule for like a certain amount of time, and then I finally got it out of default this year, which I know you're probably like, Sam, grow up. Very proud of myself for getting it out of that, and now it's back to a normal, not so negative company. That's something I want to work on this year, is paying like my debt off and not spending, not wasting money. Hashtag goals. Zoella on YouTube, she does like a whole line of products. She started on YouTube. I like her, and I like the path that she set out for herself, so that was just like a constant reminder to keep working towards my dreams and doing what I need to do. It's always a good day to be cute and make money. As I work from home, it's kind of hard to like dress cute, do your makeup and your hair every single day, although I try to put myself a little together just so I feel ready for the day, not like tired in my PJs trying to do my job. It's just a reminder like, hey, it's a good day to feel cute. A reminder just to keep following my dream. I'm so glad I live in a world where there are Octobers. Isn't this the truth? Because you guys know, October, fall, Halloween feeds my soul. It is my purpose in life. It is my divine purpose in life. The reason I was brought here, the reason why I have fought through my life because of Halloween Happy. I feel it in my soul that that is what I was put here on earth. Is that weird? This is also another one that I didn't get to do. Look what you can do with MailChimp. I did want to have like a mailing list, but some of those mailing lists scare me because although there is one I was messing with, and some of you guys said that you would be interested in that. From 2003 of my mom, my grandy, and me. Probably not going to be able to focus. I like to put it on my wallpaper on my phone. It says, always remember to fall asleep with a dream and wake up with a purpose. Picture of my channel and Shane's channel because it's gonna happen. A collage of all of my photos in front of the entering Salem sign. Really just a reminder, is like it started as a trip just to visit for the first time, and just each time I fell in love with it more and more and more. It's crazy that you live here now, and it just started as a one-time like visit. This year I was very excited because I released a second round of my Halloween Happy Pins, and I sold out of them, which I could not believe because I was like, well, they've already been on sale once before. Now that I'm doing a second round, because there were people who were asking me when I was gonna make more, I was like, oh, I'll probably sell like a few here and there. I actually sold out like that day, which is pretty crazy. Photo on there because I knew I wanted to re-release my Halloween Happy Pins, and I sold out, which thank you so much to all of you guys, and thanks for showing your support. So that is a goal that I did achieve. Also, another goal was growing my YouTube channel. Here I had that I wanted to hit 17,000 subscribers. But 2018 Halloween, I was like 10 subscribers away from 10,000. But then once Halloween comes and goes, like people just drop like flies. YouTube clears out fake accounts. They clear out accounts that aren't even active, spam accounts, like dropped way down. And then I was kind of discouraged just because at that time I was really like grinding with my videos, you know? I'm gonna set my goal high, so then I'll just work even harder and then be happy with no matter what I hit. Big thanks to Rachel over at Vandal's Folk Art. She like completely pushed me to keep going to hit my 10,000 subscribers. She even gave some of her artwork. Check her out because she makes amazing Halloween artwork for a giveaway. Because of her, I hit my I made it to 10,000 subscribers. So Rachel, if you're watching this, thank you so much. She's doing great things. Like she's getting her work sold on different sites and stuff, so definitely check her out. Like the highest subscriber count that I made was for 2019 was 14,000. End of year, YouTube's like, hey, we're gonna clear out some accounts, and it's dropped a little. Halloween's over, so that's always expected. I always expect that. But we hit 14,000 subscribers, even though it's dropped. I do not care. Like just continuing growing my channel is something I always want to work on. It makes me so happy. I just love it so much. When I don't work on it, I really do get really sad. If you've been around here for a long time, for a short time, just thank you so much, and just thanks for your support, and without you guys I wouldn't have been able to do that. Picture this little jack-o'-lantern. This is because I sewed this, and these were like some of the little brooches that I wanted to make. So I was just reminding myself like, hey, you can create stuff, because I always see people online that hand make stuff, and I'm like, they're so talented. How do they do that? Like, I need to believe in myself a little bit more. It's just a reminder. People actually take their time to make artwork of me to show their support and encouragement, which means so much to me. So that's just a constant reminder. I really appreciate more than you know. Like I say all the time when I'm doubting myself, literally I get a message from one of you guys just saying like, hey, you appreciate what I'm doing, you're inspired, I've maybe helped you feel a little bit more comfortable about celebrating Halloween and making it your all year lifestyle, not being embarrassed about it, and knowing that life gets better eventually. I did have a goal of continuing growing on Instagram. Set a goal for myself to hit 20,000 and we made it. That's another thing, is I just want to continue to grow on Instagram, get better at my photos, get better at editing photos, and just show you my life. So thank you if you guys continue to follow me. If you've followed me, thank you so much. Don't be afraid to fall. It's a fall leaf because I love fall. There's so many speeches that Steve Harvey gives about not being afraid to fall. This video is gonna be so long. You'll have to look it up. It's on YouTube. He's done it a few times. Jumping off of a cliff. And he talks about, how do you know if your parachute's gonna work or not? You have to have faith to jump off, to believe that your parachute's gonna work and that you're going to be okay. So everyone's jumping off the cliff, they're soaring, they're laughing, their faces are all lit up, they're smiling, their hearts are literally just bursting at the seams because they've done something so big. If you're afraid to jump off the cliff, you're still on the back of the cliff while everyone else is doing their thing, while everyone else is growing, while everyone else is getting more comfortable being uncomfortable with themselves. You're still up there, just afraid. You're not moving, you're not progressing in life, you're just not. I always talk about this quote, but this is my favorite Steve Harvey quote ever. Believe in what you see, your imagination is real. Guys, your imagination is real. Like, how powerful is that? So that's just a constant reminder, because in my head, going back to my Target haul video where I talk about where I see myself, how I see myself in my head. In my head, guys, this just sounds really weird because some people are probably gonna be like, you wish that's never gonna happen. But I just truly feel in my heart, like I can't even explain it to you. Whenever I think about it, like my eyes just water, I get goosebumps, I get emotional just because I know there's so much more for me and for Halloween Happy. I know, I'm confident. I used to like stress about it, like I'm not moving as fast as this person, I'm not doing cool stuff like they are. But now I'm just like, it's gonna happen when it's gonna happen. I just have to keep working on myself, working on my dreams. So yeah, I can just see myself like having a company of where I'm able to support myself. I can see me have a team, like a Halloween Happy team. I just see it all in my head. So yeah. So I have this fortune from a fortune cookie that I got in 2017. It says, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with one small step. You can't be afraid to fall, man. There is a new Halloween museum that opened up here in Salem on Essex Street. And the owner, Tim, we ended up working together. I met him and he let me do like a, it was his grand opening. He let me do like a little sneak peek of the museum. I got to go in and look at everything. We did like a collab on Instagram, which I was so excited about. I think that was my first Instagram collab here in Salem, which I was very grateful for, and he's a great guy. I need to check and see what else he's added. If you're ever in Salem, definitely check out the Halloween Museum. Tim's not watching, but it's an opportunity that I was very grateful and happy to have. So at the beginning of the year, I went to the Witchery, which is owned by my friend Gret. She had like a Wednesday night craft night. I went, it was like winter. There were only about 4 ladies there. I went there by myself. I was really nervous, and I actually went there to work on this board. Kept in touch. It's just really nice, and she's read my tarot. If you're wanting to get your tarot read, I definitely recommend Gret at the Witchery. I just love her shop so much because it's kind of changed since the first time I went. Like, she was selling like some shirts and some books and like some Salem stuff, but now it's more focused on crafting, of where you can craft a project here in Salem, which is really amazing to think about. It's been really fun seeing like her journey with her shop. I would always go visit her when I would be walking around at the wharf and whatnot. She was always asking me like, how's Halloween Happy going? Because I've shared some goals with her that I wanted to do, and she definitely has confidence in me, and she's always so encouraging. She's like, you're so good at social media, like I don't know how to do that, and I would just give her ideas like, oh well, you should try this, and it was just like a really good relationship that we built. I messaged her because she was doing a show every year for Halloween at her shop called Moon Witch, and I was like, hey, if you need anyone to cover your show like on Insta stories, let me know, like maybe we can do an Instagram collab. And so she ended up letting me do that, to where I just kind of went there and I would take videos and pictures and just post it on Instagram under the Witchery's account, which I thought that was so cool. Also worked for her shop for one weekend in October, because the other weekend that she needed help, Crystal was in town. So much fun working at her shop. Like, I forgot how much I enjoy talking to people, how much I enjoy meeting new people. Like, I enjoy it, but sometimes when you don't do it as much, you kind of get scared of it. About doing like maybe some kind of crafting event for Halloween Happy. So I will definitely keep the Witchery on my board. Another collab here in Salem is, if you remember, I did like a posting on Instagram, a little Halloween dress that I got from Modern Millie. It's like the cutest little dress shop here in Salem. They have a lot of like holiday themed clothes, a lot of retro dresses, like vintage looking clothes. They actually reached out to me asking if we could do some kind of partnership, and then we just did a collab on Instagram, which I was so excited about. And I remember like I squilled over everything that it did in Salem this year, but I was just really excited. Christine's the owner, Laura is the general manager, and I was talking to Laura most of the time because she was the one always in there when I would go in there. I remember like not feeling confident. I was like, I'm gonna have to wear a dress, I'm gonna look so weird, like this is just gonna be not me, it's not my style. Even though I would love to wear stuff like that, I just feel like it looks weird on me. She was just so nice and so encouraging and just made me feel so comfortable, and just like I could wear stuff like that. And I told her, I was like, thank you so much like for your help, because I thought I was going to be crying in the dressing room. But that was just a really fun opportunity to work with another shop here in Salem for Halloween Happy. So yeah, I was really excited about that, and I hope that that's something I can do again. Need to give like a big shout out to Creative Collective. I've done a few Instagram takeovers for them. I did one for Summerween, and then I also did another one in October. Big shout out to John and Katie. Like, I just can't even believe I was able to do that. I remember how excited I was and how nervous I was. I'll try to link their Instagram accounts below, because they still have my Instagram takeovers on their permanent stories. They reached out to me and they were like, hey, we like what you're doing, like let's work together, we would love for you to do an Instagram takeover. And I did my first one for Summerween. They were really happy with how I did it and how I showed certain things and just like my style that I put on it. So I was really happy about that. Then they were so kind enough to ask me to do it again in October. I just really adore them, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity that they gave me and Halloween Happy. It's really nice when people that are doing something that you look up to and that are on like a certain level, you know, when they see potential in you and give you a chance to. So thank you so much, guys, and I hope to work with them again. So then this one, this is like a little free movie ticket, because there was a girl, we were at Count Orlok's, I think it was during Pride. There was a girl there. We were at Count Orlok's. Kevin from Salem Horror Fest came out. He was like, hey, are you Halloween Happy? And I was like, yeah. Why can I not remember? but she worked for a movie company and she was their PR person. They had an Annabelle doll there to take photos with. It was for the release of Annabelle Comes Home. I met her and we were talking, and she was talking about like how she thought what I was doing was really cool, and she was like, hey, we should work together. She wanted to do something with when the new It movie came out. Like, it's hard for me to remember Instagram names, and so I was looking through messages, but the point of this was that she gave me some free movie tickets. When It comes out, chapter 2, she was like, let's get together and we can do something for like your followers. And I just thought that was the coolest thing. I talked to her for a short bit of time on Instagram. It was something where like the ball got dropped. So the ball got dropped by me, but I just thought that was really cool. Like, hello. Bastion's Boutique. This is my friend Mary's shop, you guys. We're trying to plan a collab for this past year, but it just didn't work out because she was already like doing something, and then I felt like I wasn't going to be good enough for it. So I was like, I don't know if I can do this in time. I don't know if I'm going to be good enough for you. So let's not do it. We're hoping to do something. Then I have a candy corn sticker. We're filmed by my friend Josh Hasty. Go check it out. I have that up there because, well, just because. Speaking of Daughters of Darkness, the owner Amber, which I've mentioned this before, she's the owner of Die With Your Boots On. It's an awesome shop here in Salem. They got the cutest stuff, the spookiest stuff. We actually did a collab as well. I don't know if you remember, but it was like the collab of the pumpkin shoes from Strange Cold. So I was really excited about that. She's just such an amazing person who's doing a lot here in Salem for like, just everyone here in Salem is doing a lot, and it's just very inspiring and motivating. So big thanks to her for wanting to collab with Halloween Happy. Like, I just thought that was the coolest thing. I actually bought a few clothes from there that I want to do a video of going back to the Target haul where I buy stuff because I think I'm gonna wear it. I want to wear it, but then I put it on. I'm like, I look like a damn fool. But I hope to work with Die With Your Boots On again and Amber because she's just really cool. So really grateful for that opportunity. Witch City Wicks, which is owned by Liz. I talked about them before, but Witch City Wicks reached out to me to collab with them. I did a candle review for their Halloween candles of 2019, which is just amazing because not only is it collabing with another Salem creative, but it's also candles, which you guys know I love, I have a passion for, and Halloween. So that was just really cool, and I was really excited to work with them, and I hope that I can work with them again in the future. Oriental Trading Company, which I've talked about them so many times. I've talked about them forever on my channel. I've literally used them so much for all of my Halloween parties. Literally. This year I partnered up with Oriental Trading Company. How exciting is that? Like, me, lil me, Oriental Trading Company. That was something I've always wanted to do since I started Halloween Happy, but none of the companies I reached out to at that point in time were like interested, and they're probably like, you're crazy, you wish, and your dreams. It was just an amazing experience because I really felt like an official like YouTuber, an official blogger, influencer, whatever you want to say. Really grateful for the opportunity that they gave me, and I hope that I can work with them again. Like, I just can't even believe Halloween Happy and Oriental Trading Company. Also, another thing that happened this year that I was so excited about is that even though I have some ads on my videos, like the AdSense is nothing. It's just like change, which is fine. I'll take what I can get. I wanted to eventually like be able to be in the position to do a sponsored video or two, whatever comes my way, if I love the product and all of that stuff, obviously, because there are a bunch of emails that I get for other companies and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna sell your toenail clipper on my channel. Like, what the hell? I got my first sponsored video. That was because Kirby from Vintage Chic Scents had reached out to me, and she's probably like, girl, that was your first sponsored video? Like, okay. But Kirby, if you're watching this video, yes, you were my first sponsored video. My first like official sponsored video where I got to say, hi guys, I'm so excited to announce that this video is sponsored by. So yeah, I was really excited about that, and I hope that I'm able to do a few more sponsored videos for this year. Can't believe I did a sponsored video and that someone believed in me. So Kirby, thank you so much, and check her out, guys. She's great. Wax melts and all sorts of stuff, and her product I did really believe in because it was candles, which, like I said before, I'm a nut about, and the fragrances were really strong. Just a real pleasure working with her. So Kirby, again, if you're watching, just thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. Like, I can't even believe it. I remember I told Crystal, I was like, girl, I got my first sponsored video, and we were like, so yeah, that was really exciting. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I mean, there were a lot of good things that happened to me this year. If I left anyone out, I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't plan this video. I was like, let me just do what's off of here. My friend Crystal, which you guys know, she visited me from Kansas this past October, and she spent Halloween here. I have a planner for the vet clinic, and I remember she like left, and then when I had to come back to work in my office, I was so sad because she left, and it was really nice having like my best friend with me, being able to laugh every day that she was here, just being like, she's just really positive. Like, she's very supportive, and she's always pushing me and just reminding me of my potential. So that's just really nice to have around you in real life. I wrote this note that I didn't see while she was here, so it was a little surprise note, like on the corner of my little agenda, and I ripped it out as a reminder, and I put it on the board. But it says, I love you, friend. You got this and deserve all your dreams to come true. I love you, Crystal. And that just made me cry when I read it because I missed her so much. So guys, that is the board of 2019 of goals that I did accomplish and goals that I didn't quite accomplish, or maybe was too scared, or didn't send out pure intentions about it. So this year, 2020, I'm hoping to be able to do a little bit more. Kind of crazy because I really was thinking that, like, there were some points where I was like, I can't believe I got to do that. But I was really down on myself. I should have done this maybe halfway through the year. I think maybe I'll do like a quarterly review or something, just to kind of remind myself, like, it's, I don't know, if you guys have a goal list, like, check back in, because you really are accomplishing goals even though it might not feel like it. Does that make sense? There was just a lot of great opportunities that I had that I was really excited and so grateful for, and obviously I would not be able to have those opportunities without you guys and without your support and love. So just thanks for always believing in me, and just thank you for always being so supportive and just pushing me. Just love you guys so much, and seriously, I would not have these opportunities if it wasn't for you guys watching my channel and just following me on my little Halloween happy journey. So it just means so much. I'm really not gonna cry in this video because I've been crying in most of my videos. 2020 is not about crying. Just know from the bottom of my heart, just know that I'm really crying inside. I would cry, but I feel like people are listening to me, so we're not gonna go there. Even if you think like watching my videos not supportive, or liking a photo, or commenting, or being encouraging, it is so much. So just thank you so much. I cannot even put into words like how much you guys mean to me. Hope you guys liked this video. Hopefully it wasn't too rambling. If it was, what else do you expect here? Let me know what goals you had set for 2019 that you didn't really get to achieve, and also let me know those 2019 goals that you totally kicked ass at. Guys, did you know YouTube, like, there's a whole thing about, I just have so many videos that I need to make. Anyways, but yeah, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe. If you want to follow me on social media, all my links are listed down below. I just hope that you guys all had a great 2019. If not, it's a new year, it's a new decade, it's a new month, it's a new week, it's a new day, it's a new hour, it's a new minute, it's a new second. Like, isn't that crazy? Literally, what's that quote? Be the author of your own story, be the star in your own movie. I'm literally about to pee my pants because I've had to go to the bathroom for like the past 2 hours. Let me know if you guys have any tips or suggestions on tackling my goal board for 2020. And just know that I love you. And I hope this video finds you having a Halloween happy kind of day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. What is this? I don't even know why I grabbed that. Okay, bye!